Hi everyone. Today in this video, I'm going to explain you about. I'll be basically telling you some of the questions the predicted questions which will be coming in Ken. So we'll be showing you the questions first, and you can work out the questions yourself. And then in the end, I'll be giving you the answers. These are just a prediction. They could be different, but it's a good way of trying them. Just have a piece of paper for trying them and see how much you get. It's out of 70. So it's 70 questions here for maths and nonverbal combined. So if you are ready, let's get started. So basically, you guys will start with rounding nearest 100. So rounding is something you must have done in year 4. And then you have something for percentage. So all of you know how to do percentage. And then you have something for probability. This question is very common. It always comes in 11 plus. So if you have not done probability for Ken, I will highly recommend you all to do it now because you at least have 2 weeks left for Kent entrances. And then you have something for percentage. It's like there are 30 students in a class. The ratio of a girl to boy is 2 is to 3. This is a very common one. This also normally comes. You have to work out the number of boys in the class. And then you have a fair coin will be flipped 3 times. What is the probability of the coin to land in tails? And then you have something for sale price and the actual price. So this is also very common. So winter boots are marked down by the amount shown on the tag. How much will a pair of boots on sale cost if they're regularly priced for $79? And you have been given the prices, you have to think that. And then another one which is very common is the end term. If you guys have not done the end term, you have to try doing then. But this one is basically not basically end term, this is basically for fractions. So this is you have decimals. So all the topics would be covered in your 11 plus entrances, like if you have not done percentage, decimals, ratios, end term, speed, distance, time. And then you have this is very easy, you guys can do it. This is about fractions, number 9. And then you have another one for ratio. So you have to work out the ratio of the ages of Isha and her mother is 1 is to 4, and the ratio of the ages of Isha's mother and her brother is 9 is to 1. Isha's brother is 5 years younger than Isha. What will be the age of Isha's mother after 4 years? So you have to think about that and do it. And then you have, as I told you, in the end, it normally gets harder. So the next one is about houses. So you have to think about that. And then you have another one. So you have to also find how to do that. So it's basically money problem inside it. And then you have something for area and parameter. I think so. Area and parameter is also very common, which will definitely come in your 11 plus. So you have to find the area of the remaining garden. You need to know the formulas how to find area and parameter. If you have not done that, you would definitely have to do that. And this is also very common. You have to find out the surface area of a triangular prism. So, and then you have like you need to solve decimals. You have to multiply them, and then as I was telling you about the end term, that's also common. You have to work that out for number 16. And then you have 17, you have about a fair sex ties Numbered 4, 9, 12, 16, and 24. I'm going to roll the dice. What's the probability of the rolling a multiple of 4? So you have to do it. You need to know what is how to find probability basically. And then you have something for millions, stones, all that stuff. And then you have something for temperature problems are also there, so you have to know how to find the temperature. They won't give you easy temperature like temperature in London is this and the temperature in Scotland is this. How what's the difference? They will definitely give you in minus ones like this one. So you have so you have to work out the temperature in this one. And after the temperature, I think so it's gone back. And after the temperature, you again have something for probability, sorry, ratio. So you have one third of the pupils in the class are boys, rest are girls. What's the ratio of boys to girls in the class? So you have to find that. And this is also very common about exchange. You will be given exchange rate about a particular place, maybe from dollars to Canadian, or you will be given from pounds to dollars, and you have to work out the convention in them. So questions like this one. 60. And then you have about another one of pounds. So Ella is going on a school holiday which cost 180 pounds, and each week she takes 15 pounds to school towards the cost. So far she paid 75 pounds. How many more weeks permanent payments does she need to make? So you need to find then that. And then you have something for pie chart. So pie chart is also important, so you have to learn your pies chart, how to find them. So two-thirds of children in a class of 21 play at least one musical instrument, five play the piano, seven play the violin. Some of the information shown in the diagram below. How many play the recorder? So you need to find how many of them play the recorder. And then you have something for the cuboid one, and the cuboid one is faces the area of 24 centimeter, 32 centimeters, and 48. What is the length of his edges? So you need to find the length of the edges. Then you again have something for the height. The Dora height is 1.6 meters. If her height increases by 15%, how tall she will be? You need to find that. And then you have something for algebra that you have given. If x is 6, what is 3x plus y? You guys know how to just replace the x's with 6 and find your answer. Then you have another one. It's like Andrea has a piece of rope that is 3.64 meters long. What's the length of the nearest tenth of the meter? You need to find that. And then you have which of the following numbers is not divisible by 4, does not come in 4's table basically, and you can't divide them by 4. And the end term of the sequence, now you have to find the end term. So if you have not done end term, it will definitely come in the 11 plus. One of the questions in Kent would be for end term. And this type of question is also very common. I buy a pen and a pencil for £1 10. The cost is 50p more than the pencil. How much is the pen? So you need to find that. And then you have something which is like the triangle moves two squares to the right and is reflected in the mirror line. What will be the coordinates? Coordinates is something I've seen that you guys have not done. So try doing the coordinates. The new point is A. So you need to find the coordinates. And now we will be in the second part of the paper, which would be your non-verbal. But in the real entrance, you will have your verbal reasoning, verbal and non-verbal together, and maths and English together. But in this one, I'm just doing maths and non-verbal for you guys. So this is a new thing which has been added in Kent. It's called spectral reasoning. Spectral reasoning. So you all must have done that. So the first one would be folding papers. So you need to think about what will happen if this is folded. So you'll have questions like this one of folding the papers and punching holes in it. So you must have done with your tutors or with your parents. So these type of questions will also be there in Ken. So you will have a full section in of folding, punching holes and things like that. So I'm just trying to show you some of them. You can see another one like this. And then these are the ones you guys must have done. It's complete the grids. So you have to complete the grids in this one. Complete the grids is something which also will come in your Bexley. So you have these things common in both Bexley and Ken. And the next one is you have to find the missing shape. You will be given two shapes and you have to think, if I add this shape to this A shape, what shape will be made? So these type of questions are normally in Ken. So if you guys have not done it, I would say that just try practicing them. So which shape or pattern on the right will complete the second pair in the same way as the first pair? So you need to think that. And then the next one is the shape or pattern on the right best completes the second pair in the same way in the first pair. You need to do that. Then analogies is something which is there in both Bexley and Kent. So you have to practice that. This shape goes to this and this goes to what. So you have to see the pattern and then complete them. So there are lots of questions in this. And this is the one also, which is the shape which is hidden here. So you need to find the hidden shape in this one here. So all of them have one shape which is hiding in this shape. So you need to find them. If you guys have not practiced questions like this in nonverbal, I would highly recommend you all just to go and buy from 11 plus help to success Ken papers. We have put questions like this in them. So you have like this one now. The last one is this here. And then you have the codes. Codes are also common in both Kent and Bexley. So you will have to complete the codes. So you have to do that. So you can see it's in both of them. You have to complete the codes and find what the codes are. And then you have the number reasoning. You have to you will be given shapes like this. This is something new which is added in Kent. So if you guys have not practiced this, you can buy these type of papers from Exam Plus. They have it on their website. And you just have to find the images, what each represents, and there you will be given some numbers like the ones which are given in this one. You can see. And then you have series. Complete the series is also there. This is also really common. You guys have done that lots of time. So this is all what will be included in your maths and non-verbal paper for Ken. So let's go back and just give you guys the answers because some of you would be doing these papers till now. So I'll just mark the answers for you all. so you can check if you guys have done it right or wrong. So just marking the answers for you all so you can practice all of them in your house with your children whenever you guys have time. And also try to like our videos so we can make more things for you guys. Just marking the answers. If you guys are trying doing it yourself, you can see, you can pause the videos and check if you guys have done the answers right. You can just pause and try doing these questions on your own and see how much marks does it really get. And also comment below and tell us what other prediction papers you want us to do for you all. I can do that in the coming weeks. We will be also be posting some challenge videos for you guys to try in these 1 week. The first challenge video is for maths. I'll be putting the challenge questions for you in all the channels what we are in. We are on Instagram and we are on other platforms also like TikTok and others. We have a lot of followers in all the channels. Thanks to you guys. So just try correcting all these answers and tell us in the comment how much did you get out of 70 in these paper, the first paper. I'll be doing another one tomorrow. I'll be doing maths, verbal and English tomorrow for Kent. So it'll be great if you guys join us tomorrow and see if you guys are practicing the right thing or not. So now it's the non-verbal one. There's one thing you should always tell your children not to leave anything because all the questions are multiple choice. So they have lot of chances of getting it right if they do a guesswork also. So it's good that they do some guesswork, then leaving it blank because if they leave it blank, they will be missing 1 mark. And 1 mark in 11 plus makes a lot of difference. You guys know that. Just giving you guys the answers now. Just keep on doing it for you guys. And then you have these ones. Oh, my C looks so bad. Here's A. E for this one. Is C for this one. A for this one. D is again C. E is E. That's D for this one. And the last one is a C. So we are done now. I hope the paper was useful to you guys. Please let us know about how many marks did your channel get, and also like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be posting a lot of predicted papers in the coming weeks. So just subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.